be stuck in my mind. I'm not my pain this time. Learn from mistakes, get up and rise. It's easy to fall for life. Some parts of me might die. Gotta get back up and try. I am not my pain tonight. In the latest hour, I evolve my power. This is the moment to do it louder. I didn't know that life could take me miles away, and all I know is I am strong and need a start. I've met my demons in the dark. I had some demons in my heart. I've been carrying them around, but I didn't fall apart. I came a long way to pass their face. Look me in the eyes while I embrace my deepest fears. No, I am safe. We step to me, put a smile on your face. Yeah, I'ma always be on it. Ain't got no time to waste. I'm honest. I don't give a fuck about what they say. I'm doing it now, doing it loud every day. Yeah, like guns, drugs, I've seen it all, but that was not the path I chose. Frequency was way too low, so I avoid. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. In the latest hours, I evolve my power. This is the moment to do it louder. I didn't know that life could take me miles away, and all I know is I am strong and need a start.
Hello and welcome to stream today. I know it's gotten unusual that I stream on the weekends, but I might take that up again. I never really did that on a regular basis. I've done it not enough, but I've noticed that I pretty much don't have any viewers on the weekends, which it's fine. A lot of people have better stuff to do, more fun things to do on the weekends. But yeah, I might do it on a more regular basis in the coming weeks and months, because I do have a training I'm doing for work. Hey Katilla! Thanks for stopping by then. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I've started training this week. And I had the first session, and the second will be next Thursday, and then it will be Tuesdays and Thursdays until April. So yeah, I don't know if I will potentially stream on these days before the training or after the training. So yeah, I mean, I never had a regular schedule to begin with. I've often try to establish one that I could really keep on going, but yeah, I'm incapable of doing that. So will just be streams whenever I feel the energy to do so. Right, and today I wanted to do it, and I wanted to have the energy to finish this game. Yes, I did. Well, I would say maybe look at the trailer, and if it looks like something you would enjoy, then yeah, sure. I mean, it's not it's not my favorite game. It's not the best I've ever played or anything, but I like the concept. I like the idea behind it. It's been a little tough to stream because it's a lot of reading. So it's been kind of exhausting to read a lot. But I guess when I don't do that, it's less exhausting, and there's a lot of cool ideas in there, and it is interesting to play. And I feel like I will play it again, or at least play some chapters again and try different things. So it also has like replay value. Alright. And also, I hate making promises like this because usually I want to be a person. Usually I'm like a person who's proud of okay. I can't talk. I'm supposed to talk a lot. Usually I'm the kind of person who keeps their promises, and I'm very proud of that. So I hate that I have made like promises, quote unquote promises on stream, and not always stuck to them. Promises like, oh, I will be streaming tomorrow, I will be playing this, or I will finish this, or you know, things like that, and then I didn't have the time or energy to do that. So that's why I tried to not definitively promise it. So this is not going to be a definitive promise as well. But I do plan for something special, and depending on how long we take with finishing the Bookwalker or now, it might either happen tonight or tomorrow. I'll have to see. So yeah, if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Immediately tempted by the book theme, honestly. So I've tried to avoid spoilers just in case. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I think it is interesting. I honestly, that's the best thing about it. And I mean, we'll see what the ending holds for us. Like the world that we're in is still very ominous. Like, we have gotten more glimpses into it, how it functions and how it works in the last 2 streams, but I feel like a lot of it is still shrouded in shadows. But yeah, the whole book theme and the whole idea of jumping into books and the whole mechanics, how books function in this world are very, very intriguing. That's for sure. So yeah, if you want to watch spoilers, then you have to leave, unfortunately, because I'm gonna switch over to the game now. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for lurking if you're planning on doing that. And yeah, I hope to see you soon, and I hope play something soon. Feel free to DM me on Discord if there's something specific. I mean, you've recommended some games, but if there's something else that you've played already and would like to watch someone else play. Honestly, right now, also tempted to play Death's Door again, just because Caleb is playing it and Ryan is finally playing it. I was like, oh, Death's Door is so wonderful. I want to go back to that and play it again. I'd also love to continue my second playthrough of Nine Souls that I've started in private and have not continued yet. And I will, hey, why not stream that again? Maybe some, you know, try it to friends second time if people are interested. I don't know. But yeah. Bye, see you later. Alright. We should, there we go. And it's Nufkin's honest. Do you have anything about the movements? Absolutely not. No. I have no context and I know nothing about the movements. Do I even pronounce that? Or is it moments? It's going to be so fun then. Yeah, also no promises on what I will play next. I mean, what I am planning to do, okay, maybe that's something I can say. what I'm planning to do and hoping, really hoping that I really want to do. I hope and pray that I have the energy for it. On Tuesday, what's it called, the new game? Was it Rava or Nava? Nava. Nava releases in a few days, on the 15th, in 3 days. Should be Tuesday. That is the new game of the developers who made Grease. If you know that game. That's something that is a release that I've been really looking forward to this fall. And I really hope I can play this game on launch. Which would be Tuesday. You get to know an integral part of Finnish culture. Oh, I love that. Absolutely know whenever you get to that. Oh, lovely. Thank you. And yeah, so that's planned for Tuesday. So like Neva is planned for Tuesday. And I hope I can stick to that. But again, no promises. I don't know. I feel like I have to do something. I feel so tired so often. But anyway, welcome back to the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. The plan for the day is to wrap up this game and finish our last book. Oh yeah, you go and finish that game, Catilla. Oh, I get that. That happened to me last year as well. Or like last year. Thanks. Last year at the time the Minecraft community Minecraft started, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I was just on the server like twice or so, and that was the first time I was playing Minecraft ever, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is totally addicting. I will get so addicted to that, and I cannot be addicted to Tears of the Kingdom and to Minecraft at the same time, so I'll have to finish one first. I have to mine those diamonds. That mining diamonds is addicting. The only reason why I do not play Minecraft outside of the community server with you guys is because when I mine all the diamonds, what I'm supposed to do with it, and what I'm supposed to roll the deep slate. Like, you get what I mean? I mean, you can still do it, but it's pointless. It feels pointless to me because I have no one to trade with. I have no one to, like, I don't know, to play with, to help, to chat, to have fun with. All alone, it's just, it's not the same. It's a little boring, honestly. I mean, I get like people play survival by themselves and have fun and all that. But for me, it's not the same. It's more fun with you guys. Alright, now, final book. And you go now, Catilla. Stay spoiler free. See ya. We started the last book, Heart of Sand. The object we are supposed to steal is the weather controller. We managed to get into town. Bye. And managed to make our ways into the upper levels of town by trading with various characters. Exactly, and now we're in the upper district. And up here we have to find the meteorologist, because he supposedly has the weather controller. Alright, let's try here. Door is locked? Awesome, first door is locked. Oh yeah, and we're basically wanted in the city because you're only allowed entrance for a certain amount of time, and our time is run up. Oh no, this is actually about the Joy Storm. Joy Storm has arrived. I repeat, the Joy Storm. Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it develops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken with such strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes, and in its place you're filled with an unbelievable nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? I'm wondering right now, is that true? Or is that from the book? Input from the book or from the storm? It's evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? That was all the joy storm? Strange. Like I was home. Okay, so it is real. Etienne has a lot of brothers and sisters. I like mostly brothers. Wearing armor, part of it is flaking off. Okay. I do that again. Stand up. I mean, it is a joy storm after all. It's supposed to be a pleasant experience. Interesting. Let me shift it to nighttime. It's locked. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. A tired man. Let's see. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Sure, you're still feeling the joy storm. Marie. You're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Maybe touch his shoulder? As soon as he touched the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing, asshole. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Show off your business where the sun don't shine. Oh. Okay, maybe we should have waited. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her. And who knows when the hell they'll even be. Sorry. Alright, no, he won't help us. Door is shut. It seems no one's home. You know, I didn't think... The reason why I touched his shoulder, I didn't want to yell at him. And I thought, you know, maybe he just wakes up for a brief second, we can talk, and then he kind of goes back to the illusion again, you know? Okay, we're on the square now. Let's touch here, why not? Resting women. Hey. The woman look over you suspiciously. I mean, fair. We look suspicious after all. The man hasn't come up out of the storm's clutches yet. Got it. Meteorologist's wife's counter. You see devices lined up on the dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. Yeah. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare behind her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, they get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Yes, all my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Maybe examine the counter in silence. The counter is covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. That's not a very good description. I'd imagine probably all the meteorologist devices are covered in switches and dials. Exactly, they're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones that look like they've been used every day? Fair, that's a good idea. From what we know, the meteorologist did definitely use the weather controller every day. There are two that fit the description, on the left and right. Ask about the left one first. How much for this device? 100 bags of sand? How much? My price is firm, she says this harshly. My price is firm. My husband didn't make all of these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I don't expect them to be free. But 100 bags of sand is more than I can afford, and I kinda need it. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here, and for that I had to crawl through the sewer. A bribe? Yeah, a bribe. And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the book. We'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk, you jerk? Get lost. I'm calling the guards. She grabs a radio attached to a pillow. Just grab the devices. Damn it, Etienne. You know what? Yeah. Do it. You're the one who deserves to be arrested. 100 bags. You're insane. That's what I said. She's insane. You heard the old man shouting from behind you. You're not sure why he's still here. Hands up. You turn slowly and see two guards with their clubs raised and ready. Alright, so we fight. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Both guards started slowly walking towards you. Grab the device and throw it at the guards. Grab the first device and you see and try to use it. I mean, I feel like... Grab a device. Okay, one of the two we think is the weather controller or something else. That's a difference here. Like, if you choose that and grab the weather controller by accident and then throw that and damage it or destroy it, we're gonna have issues with our client. Or is it just to grab any other device on the table that is not what we suspect to be the weather controller? You know what? Grab the first device you see and try to use it. I don't want to risk damaging anything. You grab a random device of the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist's wife watching in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. You hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Bam. Etienne! Silence falls. And darkness. Come on, why couldn't I... You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it. Was I out for long? No! Roderick is gone. Damn guards. You rub the back of your head, which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Roderick is gone. Silence. Roderick? Nope. You tilt your head looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Alright, so we're standing up. Okay. I guess we'll have to follow the trails back into town. I think I should wander into the desert. Okay. I better off trying to get back to town to the east. Yeah. he was just trying to say, you know, sometimes developers like to hide stuff. Like sometimes in games you're very clearly supposed to go in one direction, and sometimes developers like to hide things in the other direction. Oh, a dead body. That sounded weird. Oh, a dead body. You see a motionless body lying face down in the sand. Another disturber of the town's peace. Turn the body over. Another walker. The man is wearing a coat. Attack is soon to the chest. Let's examine the tag. The tag says W204. It also has the logo of a company called Redrem on it. Was he serving time too? What else would he be doing here? Go through the pockets. Nothing in the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash and some old faded checks. One of them is for phone service. Let's leave. An abandoned container. Bread and a bottle of ink. Wonderful. Oh, we have a ladder here. Ah, a metal plate. Why not? There's a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? Examine the inscription of the plate. You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. We did that. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Oh, hello. I'll come back to the sewer. Okay. But also let me... We do have a ladder here. Oh, okay, they erased it. Oh yeah, that's customs. So of course we have to go through the sewers. A crate, let's see. An old wooden crate. It's nail shut with rusty nails. We open it with a crowbar. The damp wood of the lid lifts off without much trouble. 3 apples. Nice. The crate hinges have been bound with steel wire. Apparently whoever it belongs to couldn't afford a lock. We open it with the crowbar as well, and cut through the wire and open the crate. 3 still. Oh, we're getting lots of food. Locked crate, can we use? Right behind the grating you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. Won't budge. Curse at it, keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Lose heart, shake the grating like a psycho. Fucking hell, open up! Ah! You pull at the steel balls with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. It's so close, but looks like this is the end. Remember that you have ink you can use, that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Yeah, I was just about to say, I guess we have to use ink here. It's like, this is such a nice, meta thing. We're like, you remember that you have ink and you can use it. I mean, yeah, Etienne remembers. We only have the options that are given to us. Oh right, I'm a writer. You had that for a second, right? Use ink to weaken the grating. And we pray that it doesn't kill us. The ink envelops the bars of the grating and this to slowly rust. Bam. Easily knock them out of place and clear a path. Done. Coming, Roderick. Here we are again. We exit to town and are back in the alleyway. Sewer okay, we can go back. Trash heap. Okay, we can click on it, but we can do nothing with it. Probably just blocks our way back into the lower part of town. I cannot talk to the man, so go to the main square. It's late at night, so probably everyone is gone by now. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, it's already here too. If this thing can really control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that? And didn't tell us? Yep. All these years. All those people who died in the storms, or who went insane. He might have been responsible for all that? I mean, depends on to what extent the device controls the weather. Like if you can... Sorry. I had to change my positioning. Like if the device controls, like okay, it's a weather controller. Okay, what does that mean? Can it create storms? Can it dissolve storms? Can it simply change the direction storms are going? Can it change what type the storm is? Like for example, can it change a rage storm to a joy storm, or vice versa? What exactly are the limits here? Depending on what the limits are, I'd say, you know, it's questionable whether or not your husband is responsible to any of these things. I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Hey Pluvio, welcome in. How you doing? And maybe your husband did everything he could. Yeah, I mean, so far the meteorologist, the old meteorologist, sounded like a nice guy. I think that too. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio, clear a third. Oh, I'm doing okay. Nice to hear you doing well as well. You know what? I'm done playing. You break the radio. Your head shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Bye. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? He asked calmly. No fucking idea, and I don't care. What's this game? Ooh, okay. So this is the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. We are this character. You can actually see my mouse, Etienne. We are a writer in the real world, quote unquote real world, in our world, who has committed a crime, and we were sentenced to 30 years in shackles. And that basically means we are not allowed to do our job anymore. So write books. And are forced to do how do you say that? Not quite community service, but like we're basically forced to work you know, it's the kind of work that people do in prisons, except that, you know, you're not actually in prison, but you're forced to do specific tasks, specific kinds of labor for basically no money. And, you know, it's totally controlled where you work, what you do, what you're allowed to do. And that for 30 years. That would have been our sentence. And we have struck a deal with some shady underground dudes who promised us to get rid of our sentence, of our shackles, if we walk into some books and steal specific items from the stories. And among these were Thor's hammer, an immortality potion, Excalibur, a wand, a magic wand, a wizard's wand. And yeah, this is supposed to be our last assignment, and we're trying to get the weather controller from this book. And then supposedly we're free. So yeah, and you can see in the books, this is kind of, it's a little bit, I don't want to say mini D&D campaigns, but, you know, kind of, maybe less complex, but, you know, very broadly speaking. What do we see here? Can really control the weather. What if it could? Then I can just give it the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. Well, I don't care. No. I mean, we're desperate, but not that desperate. I'm sorry. Narayana takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looked like he's preparing to fight for it to the very end. I hope it sounds interesting. It plays interesting. Alright. That's when we got all the heals. We fight. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Oh, does he have Roderick? Hold on, that's mine. You point at Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Narayana's neck. I bet he's going to tell, well, there wasn't a tag on it, so it belonged to no one. Because that's what we've been told last stream, that in this world, in this book, when items are not tagged with a name tag that has, no, they belong to no one, and basically anyone can claim them. And all your possessions have to be tagged with your name to mark them as yours. When the hell did you manage to steal it? Well, I guess after the guards knocked us out. You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it into your pocket. Narayana flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run, now. Okay. Huh? Attention all residents. This is Lindev speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Oh boy. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me, now. Not a chance. Narayana takes a step forward. Tell me how to work it, and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Thank you, Roderick. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry. Anyone with an empty train take an upper district residence. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindev. He and I will figure it out ourselves. Get out of my way. Do we hit him or do we grab him? Let's just hit him. You try to grab him? No, I hit him. But out of the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Bang. Damn it, not again. You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Narayana climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally! Get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. Shh. I don't know anything about the controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Noriano. We get our strength. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. I was expecting to fight. Noriano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Knock out Noriano unconscious. It's the only option we have. Before Noriano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. We take the controller. You take the controller off of Mr. Noriano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. You examine the weather controller. Dozens of buttons and switches, but not a single one is labeled. What an egoistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is full of 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it in here either. Let's try the first one. Switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be completely broken. What about the second? 2 lights in the panel below come on. Well, there are 2 buttons next to the lights. We try the first one. Alarm set for 4 AM coming from the device. Oh, so it's a weather controller and an alarm clock. Alarm clock. Efficient. The young man gives you a gloomy look. A shred of hope that he might have saved. Might be saved seems to have just evaporated. You push the second button. The whole panel goes dark and the device looks like it just did when you start. Try the third switch. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. Second switch. Switch makes no sound. It seems to be deactivated. Well, first one. Switch clicks loudly as it moves. Then a multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see. You spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming through the window picks up, and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Ugh. Okay, here goes. Close your eyes and push a random button. Pray and push a random button. Scream and push a random button. Well, closing your eyes is helpless, praying is pointless, so how about we just scream and push a random button? The storm is still moving. Let me close our eyes. It's slowed down, but it's still getting closer. I guess all we have left to do is pray. It's moving away. It's moving away! Phew. You put the controller down with shaking hands, and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. My first day on the job? Jesus Christ, poor boy. He holds his head in his hands. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. On you again. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, then you're fucked. Well, you look at the controller in your hands. Are we not going to take it? We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We draw it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindev, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the Death Storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindev! What do you mean, neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Linda's looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of... You sigh. I need it, or you'll... You know, let's encourage the young kid, the poor one. You'll do just fine without it. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer. And then the book will end. And then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device. Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh. Alright. I mean, it sounds heartless, but Etienne is also right. That's also something we have to consider. The book is ending at some point. And only the things that are written in the book happen. Linda backs off defeatedly. Think about it. Or leave the book. I'm sorry. You're all just characters. You for real? Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling. Not to worry. My shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. He'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright. We are literally selling our soul to the devil. Like, that's how it felt from the very first book. Selling our soul to the devil. Thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Oh no. I don't even want to hear it. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright. Suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. I hate it when people like that, like criminals, are telling you, see you soon. I don't want to see you soon. I never want to see you again. Not in my life. Yeah. I have to open the door, I guess. Yeah, I hear you. Are you fucking... Stay down. What the... Where do you think you're going? Where's the rope? Tie him up. What the... Hey, after him quickly. Okay. You fall into the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. Okay, so that's a lot. Okay, so I guess that is why they were already there before we gave away the case. They were calling to ask us if we want to continue working for them. I bet if Etienne had said yes, okay, then it wouldn't have attacked us. Then it would have been, yeah, okay, give us the case, we'll release it from the shackles or something like that. And you know, I was wondering, I didn't say anything because I constantly have to read. But I was wondering if I made some decisions because we did get a lot of heals recently, and I was expecting a fight because of that, and nothing happened. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I avoided the fight with Mr. Noriano or someone. But yeah, here we are. All right. So you want to do this the hard way? You knocked me down. Excuse me? Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait. Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Yeah, it's just, that's what also something I was thinking about today. Vince, was that our best friend or publisher? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and check the previous streams. But yeah, definitely someone we know and someone we trust. I think our publisher or our friend, or both. Deal with him quickly, and I'll get the book ready so we can get to the collector. The collector? Can you handle this? Oh, Roderick, you bet I can. Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago. Come on! Your voice echoed through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Of course. Fine. Here we go. Disable skills? Training. Of course, they also have my... Can we just stun them forever? I mean, that would be so lame. Okay, well, it works. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just kept stunning them and just really kicked them down. Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. You pick up the book one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. Okay, sounds dangerous. Is that something about the collector? Is that your boss? No, potentially the client. My former boss. Okay, so we know the collector? Open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it. We're in the book and jump into the next book. Is that safe? Oof. Incomprehensible. Roderick? What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside a book. Oh, and also Etienne's face is looking different. It looks like the human is breaking through. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can, then get out of here. That's compared to your face. Why? What's you touch your mask and it's falling apart? Damn it! We need to hurry. You notice some familiar-looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. All the items they stole. Walker. Rich A. Item X. Client HRMN. Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. It gives the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside. I think there's something you could use in there. Potentially, we can take a look. You open 2 of the briefcases in front of you at random. Examine the first one. An old ragdoll is inside the briefcase along with a set of rusty pins. Oh, voodoo doll. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll. It even has pins. Sure, we have what we have. Take the doll. You can't shake the feeling that the doll might be useful. You take it out of the briefcase and carefully put the pins in your pocket. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag, stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Well, sure, let's open the bag. Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. Capsule, cloak, broom, wand. Examine the cloak. You try not to fold the cloak, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears, so does your hand. Invisibility. I was hoping for that. Ah! Quiet! You carefully pull your hand out and it's instantly visible again along with the cloak. Okay, we can also take everything. Okay, what does the broom do? The broom trembles in your hands. You can feel it itching to take off. Flying broomstick, of course. Looks like it's a flying broom. All those items from Harry Potter or what? Examine the capsule. On the capsule you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside it. Ooh. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations stored in a dark location. Should we take it? Sure, take all of it. I'll eventually take all of it. Except the wand. Attack on the wand says polymorph wand. Transforms the target into an Ovis Auris. What's an Ovis Auris? Let me Google that really quickly. What is that? Ovis Auris. If I could type. Oh, it's a sheep. Okay. Ovis Auris? Sounds ominous. I thought so too. Just don't point it at yourself. Yeah. We take everything. You had the capsule and the wand in your pockets, throw the full up cloak on your shoulder and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. With all the pins are covered in rust. You wish it was rust. Broom trembles impatiently in your hands, almost like it's trying to break free. Invisibility cloak. Hide whatever it is underneath it. Just don't lose the cloak itself. Toxin capsule. And the magic wands. Alrighty. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around a table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. What's the plan? Walk forward, put on the invisibility cloak, fly past on a broom, crouch down and sneak past. Let's put on the cloak for a start. You unfold the invisibility cloak and put it on over your clothes. Looks like it's working. What next? You could sneak past the room or could walk into the room. I kind of want to see if we can find out more. Let's walk into the room. But why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe into the room and start walking around the table. Everybody freeze. The man stopped cold. There's someone here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy. The walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise and the invisible cloak slides off. Who the hell are you? Hi guys, I work here. Sound the alarm quickly. Okay, fight. Oh, we can use the doll in combat. 5 damage is a lot. Alright, you know what? We stun. And we keep stunning. And we keep stunning you until you die. Alright. And I absolutely feel not bad about beating these guys up. Alright, the briefcases. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Don't swap with the voodoo doll. Well, let's at least examine the briefcases first. What's the one on the left? A massive futuristic blaster is lying in the briefcase. Oh, nice. Well, that looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walkers. Probably true. At least it's reliable. Take the blaster. What's in the briefcase on the right? There's a faceted bottle wrapped in packaging film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent, but a faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. What's this? And notice lying next to the bottle, you unfold it and read. I found the water of life like you asked. But I'm never going into a fairy tale again. Not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on in those writers' head? I'll be expecting my usual payment, K. Water of life. Water of life? I believe it can heal any wound. You know what? We take the bottle. You put your previous artifact on the table and wrap the packaging film and take the bottle containing the water of life. Okay, what did we swap out? Or didn't we? No. Still have the broom, the wand. Right, did we swap something out? We had the broom, the wand, the toxin, and the cloak. Okay, either I'm stupid or we didn't swap anything. I'll also agree the stone. Blaster would be overkill, I feel like. Alright, 2 more walkers. Let's go. I see 2 walkers standing in the passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. What's your plan? Let's try the cloak again. I don't think you can squeeze past them. You should take off the cloak. It's only going to get in your way. Alright, then we take it off. You shake off the cloak and throw it in your shoulder. Walkers haven't noticed you yet. Well, then throw the toxin capsule, I guess. You wind up and throw the capsule of the toxin at the walkers. It falls right between them and shatters. The men turn around sharply. Hey, stop, you. You You see both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both men look around in terror, then jump over the railing into the darkness. I hope it's not too far down. Keep going. Alright, see if there's anything interesting in here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Okay, we could swap out the Water of Life. I mean, last time we didn't... Oh no, we did swap out the Voodoo Doll for the Water of Life. Okay. That was missing. Okay. Well, let's see what we have. Lying on the black fabric inside the briefcase is a honed, sharp scythe that radiates coldness. So Death is out there in some book without his scythe. Interesting. I bet. Examine the briefcase to the right. There's a small box inside the briefcase surrounded by flickering blue aura. What's this? You poke the box uncertainly with one finger. The blue field instantly surrounds your hand, making it tingle. Some kind of energy shield? Might help in the fight. The scythe? It's up the Wall of Life. Heal any wound. Heal any wound. I mean, I have to heal less if I just do more damage at the beginning. But I kind of want... You know, it's the Water of Life. No, don't swap it out. Why? I like what I have. Are you sure you don't even want to see what's in the... I did check what's in the briefcases. I'm sure I'm happy with everything. Yep, I'm ready to keep going. More books. Stack of books, including the ones I've been in. Of course. Librarian. The librarian is busy arranging books and probably wouldn't even notice an atomic bomb. Alright, what can we do here? The guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's the noise over there? Is there a problem? You know what? Use the wand. Hey, Half-Shadow you're gonna be... you find that funny. We're in a book inside a book. So we used to go into... we used to do our last assigned book. What was that title again? Something with sand. I have so horrible memory, sorry. And got the weather controller. But then we were attacked by some douchebags from the people who we worked for. And they tried to basically kidnap us. And that was in the real world. So we jumped onto our last book to save our asses, and they jumped up after us. We fought them and defeated them, and they had also a book with them. And that's the book we're in right now. Where basically, this is basically the book in which the headquarters apparently are of the organization we've been stealing items for. We use our magic wands, wand, and hope it we use the magic wand and hope it does what it said it would do, which is turn all of these men into sheep. You take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Ovis Aureus. A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a sheep is standing where it just was. Oh, that's right. Ovis Aureus is the scientific name for domestic sheep. I googled that earlier. I thought it was a spell. The other walkers have already dropped into a fight stance, ready to attack. Oh, these Aries! You point the light at the closest enemy, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the one. Oh, come on! Don't tell me it's one-time use. Bah, useless piss off. The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stances. Well, at least now we only have to fight 3 of them and not 4. That's something. Also, I would legit love it if you would have a sheep there. Restores 5 health for 40 ink. I didn't even check that. Okay, that's a lot. But it's basically full health. Damn you. Okay, you know what? Yep, we have to heal now. You're gone, and we'll drain you on the last attack as well. Alright. Boss's hideout, let's go. Jesus Christ. That looks like it's, I don't know, the inside of a server room of something. Like in the very center of a giant computer with all these what looks like cables going around. That's a sick ass design. Oh no, it's phone cables. It's phone cables for all the different phones from which he calls all his different walkers. Sick. Ah, alright. I give up. Just don't hit me. Take off my goddamn shackles. Grab him by the throat. Oh, we actually do it. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off. Fucking liar. His daughter's sick. Come on, you're bullshitting us. He's like, oh, really, Roderick? No shit. I know. How about I call you when he's available, okay? It will only be a few days. You're so full of shit. You hit him. Do you think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know. You promised you would take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. He squeezed his throat harder. Calm down. You idiot. No one accepts the right as police. No one except the right as police can take them off. Do you really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I will build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that. Not this stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that you could do it. Well, that was just word of mouth. So our source was basically, trust me, bro. A friend told me about him. Wait. Vince told me about you. And then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was it all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but it's your problem now. Or what? I can burn the book. Are you going to kill me? A character? He winks a horrible wink. But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Turn him into sheep? Oh wait, yeah. It would have been awesome if we saved that. Well, relatively. But honestly, that would be an amazing way to end it, Half Shell Link. To just go, you know what? Bing. Sheeped. Well, relatively. You squeeze his throat with all your strength. You look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. That doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon, and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. You think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? No, they're full of legally obtained items. Of course it's stolen items. Fit the burst. I can only imagine what will happen when all that floods the market. He glances briefly at the monitor where you can see henchmen running in your direction. Full of shots, yep. You're right. It certainly is time for us to finish up here. We can hit him again or grab him by the essence. I don't know if by the essence is a euphemism here. But you know what? It's just what it cards. It sounds better than just hitting him. Doing what? You push your hand deeper in, trying to touch out the collector's neck, but the very essence inside. Okay. That's what I was hoping. I didn't think it meant anything else. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many, many years ago. Who writes a character like that? Who writes a book like that? Joking. Wait. You know what? No last words for you. We start pulling. I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can ride as much as you want. His henchmen are almost here. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking? Etienne! Don't worry. I've done this before. Oh, are we pulling him out of the book? Oh no. You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Always separating him from the book. Damn! Are these henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book besides. They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now's not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. Right now. They're right outside already. Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With a ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. And now we're back in the 6th book. Damn it, I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? I love how the facial expression of the collector changed to all fearful. I noticed that during the dialogue. I always forget on commenting these things. What have you done? Hold you out of the book. You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique, decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back. Ooh, now he's angry. Hey, calm down. Just calm down. Etienne? Hand over the book, now. Where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, then joke around with him. That thing I just did. They'll hear it. The riotous police. Riotous police! Nobody move! Hey you, drop the gun. I mean, we'll see how that ends out. But maybe we can save our ass if we play the cards right. If we play our cards right. I mean, we are an unarmed man being threatened by someone with a gun who is actually the leader of like a huge underground organization, a very illegal one. So maybe, you know, we can save our asses here. Not another step, or I shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Roshan. The collector? What the hell is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on. How did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. Really? We've renovated our own apartment, but we still only have one coat. Oh boy. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you. I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. Oh no, he's panicking. And hold back your little pet rider here. I see him. Smacking. Oh! You're special. Are you like special agent something? He puts his hands up and looks at the officer, waiting for a signal. Well now, We'll come to an arrangement, and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal, and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard! The sounds of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet, but there's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Oh no, Roderick! Roderick, not Roderick! I really genuinely wanted to bring Roderick back to his book once this is all done. Derek, you moron! I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Derek, huh? And also calling someone else boss. You look like you're the boss of these people, I guess. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. You look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Cool it. He's just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on. What's that in his hand? It's a character. And not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character, even in your current situation? Derek! I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it! Jump out of the book. Okay, wait. Oh, come on. That is desperate. Get him. Out of the window? That was so panicked. Leroy Roshan, also known as the Collector, was detained by the writers' police. He was later sentenced to execution by erasure. The entire network of writers who used to service to spy stolen items from books plagiarism are also detained. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. An unknown stolen character was not found on him. "28 years later." Also, I guess we did have to... Book 7? I guess that was book 7. I like the book in the book. Okay. So we were detained without Roderick, so we must have hidden him somewhere. 28 years later. So I guess we would have to serve our sentence, and I'm almost done with it. Well, I think this is his house. Wait for what? Let's take off our disguise. You run a hand over your face. Oh, and we're old. Alright. Now I'm ready. And of course, you're old. It's been 28 years. An empty carriage. Also, we've taken off our disguise, but the character running around here is still looking like we have the disguise. Living room. Bookshelf. Okay, what do we know about Roderick? Roderick supposedly was a doctor and one who was good at solving crimes. And, you know, the outside looked like, you know, Victorian era England. So I'm thinking, don't tell me Roderick was actually Dr. Watson. How are books treating you today? Welcoming, Gallup. Pretty good. We're actually really close to ending this. And it's just gotten really interesting at the end now. Like a lot happened. But I think this is the very end of things. Yeah, we're old now. 28 years have passed. We've been arrested, unfortunately, and had to serve our sentence. Spoilers for that. If you want to watch back. So our plan to get released for shackles didn't work out. And I think we're trying to bring Roderick back to his book now. As, you know, our final act in the story. Let's check the bookshelf. And honestly, I would laugh my ass off if Roderick was actually like Dr. James Watson. Or like another famous character that, you know. 28 years have passed. I'm not even that old. I'm basically a boomer. Oh my god, I didn't want to know that you're younger than me. Shit. Books are arranged neatly on the shelves. It is looking very organized. Stairs to the second floor. Oh, by the way, do we have anything in our inventory? Yes, we have everything still in here. The sand, the broomstick, invisibility cloak. Like, honestly, these items make me feel like we've read Harry Potter. Office door. Not much to do here. It's very straightforward. Study. Man. Or is this man Roderick? Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? It's funny to finally have a face to the character who's been with us all the time. And to learn his right name, at least I hope. He has a right name. I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. Looking around questioningly, I do believe I'm quite alright. I mean, the only weird thing is that, you know, there's bright daylight streaming in through your windows when we entered this house at night. So, that's a little strange. But other than that, I would say it looks like you're doing good. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. Oh. We get the name. And where you live? Oh, come on. I want a name. Oh, we live at Baker Street. I was calling it at the very last second. I called it. I told you I was gonna laugh my ass off if Roderick was actually Dr. James Watson. Are you kidding me? Maybe astronaut 20 years walking into that room. That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes, although it seems everything worked out. To keep you waiting, I'm back. I warned you I'd laugh my ass off. Hey, Holmes. Fancy seeing you. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's so funny throughout throughout the entire game. Like, we've encountered a couple of, items that are absolutely tied to like our real world, like reality, like, or like at least more human mythology, like Excalibur and Thor's hammer, and like I feel like we had references to Harry Potter in at least one, or like if we want to say two occasions. I don't know if you could say that the sixth book was a reference to Dune, maybe. Since I didn't read Dune yet, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and maybe you can find references to other literature classics in the other books. Like potentially. And this is like very on the nose, and it's so funny that it just hit me at the last second, just because Roderick was no, we were only told he was supposedly a doctor and apparently good at abduction, and just we're coming here and it's like classic Victorian era England setting. From the pure visuals hit me, and it's like, this looks like every freaking Sherlock Holmes movie I've ever seen. This is so fucking funny, and it's very on the nose, but also very funny. Watson, he needs to remember the window. Holmes, he nods back. And you, sir? He looks questioningly at you. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you are right, sir? I'm perfectly fine. I have a small freaking grin on my face. You can't even imagine it, Watson. This is so freaking hilarious. Oh, Jesus. I'm happy you're okay, dude. And I'm happy you're back in the book where you belong. You absolutely need to be in this book, dude. You absolutely need to be here. Yes. My apologies again for disturbing you. Jesus Christ. Well, time to head back. I've been having to switch to other model that is constantly really happy to. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. I think it worked. Oh. We pasted it all in. Well, Roderick, damn, I didn't read that. Okay, what's that? I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. Okay, yeah, so I guess, there was a scrap of paper in the metal container that contained Roderick as a character. And since we weren't arrested with that, we must have hidden it somewhere before we got arrested, then picked it up later and spent a long ass time looking for the right book. I mean, imagine the whole bedroom. I mean, everything, from game design decision, everything is spoiled up because we don't need to go to the bedroom. We don't need to do this, do that. Oh, a hopeful bright light. Etienne Quist, congratulations on your return to the ranks of writing profession. Morag Publishing Agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. Okay, so we got a 2-year reduction on our sentence. You may visit the Central Riders Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with a detailed information how sentence time served was calculated. Oh yes, give me the calculation. The final calculations of time served are below. Initial sentence. Extraction of the character Amanda Mitchell, 30 years. Assistance in capturing a particularly dangerous criminal, -3. You only gave us 3 years off of that. Fleeing from a police officer, +2 years. Willfully turning self into the police, -1 year. Total time to be served, 28 years. That's a long ass fucking time. And I guess you can also, throughout the whole game, you can debate like justice system, prison sentences, or just sentences in general, like how useful it is to just control a person's life for that long. And to have them not being able to do their work and really just force them to be miserable for a very significant part of their life. Like, I'd say breaking the law deserves punishment, but you know, it's always the question what kind of punishment is. It needs to value up, but it, you know, it's also things like moral, and you don't want to be too gruesome, too harsh. I don't know, I don't have the words to phrase it right now, but it is a harsh sentence. It might be I don't want to say that what Etienne did, at least by the laws of this world, wasn't bad. But still be a life sentence for me. I mean, 28 years. I mean, it is basically life. Or like almost life. It's just a long ass fucking time. Fan ladders. How much we don't care anymore about any of that. Longer than I've been alive for, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if the game told us how old Etienne was at the start of it, but you know, it's very possible that it was. No, he looks like he's in his 50s, potentially in his 60s even. So he probably was older than 28 at the point we started this, but probably only a couple of years. And to think like to spend basically double your lifetime. 24th next week. Oh, happy early birthday, Herschelling. Yeah, basically double your lifetime with a prison sentence is so rough. Alright, what do we have here? A blank page. We can write our next book. And we do just that. All's well that ends well. That was such an interesting game, I have to say. I have to say that the ending here really got me. And not all books were equally interesting or even equally enjoyable. But the world kind of got me, the whole mystery about the world, like how it functions, what exactly our role in this? What's the role of the writer? Why is our sentence so long? The whole mystery of what horrible crime we've committed to deserve that. Also, I like the morality questions the game brings into the treatment of characters, the choices you have to make or are forced to make in some parts. What I kind of wished, like looking back on it, the first book felt really like a D&D campaign. Like it felt like you had multiple choices every time, like you could go multiple directions, even break your tools and make wrong decisions and be punished for that. And I have to say later books, I mean, maybe it just felt like because I got better at playing them, but I don't feel that. Because usually I'm horrible at stuff like D&D. Where you have like make decisions and then, something happens in reaction to that. I tend to make all the wrong decisions in scenarios like that. The other books felt a lot more straightforward. Like, I guess I would have to do my research on how true that is, or if there is actually multiple outcomes to certain stories. Like at the first one, we had the choice to split the potion we were supposed to get, or not split it. We didn't really and I'm not really sure how many choices we had in some other books. So I wish they would have kept that up, that it really felt like we'd had a lot of choices and really an impact on the outcome. And yeah, it would have felt like more variables where to play. And that would also push the replay value of the game. Where you could be like, oh, I've had that outcome, but I wonder if, sometimes with 2 books, I think I wondered, oh, maybe we can do something different, and then they change the outcome. Like, in the book with the, let's see, Depths of Infinity. Yeah, in the Cornelius paradox. It was the one with the magic school and the super strong wand. At the end of the story, the wand broke. We retrieved the broken wand. I wonder if you can retrieve a non-broken one, if that's possible. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe what I'm criticizing here is actually possible and I don't realize it. It's just after the Drop of Infinity, it didn't feel like that in the other books. And that's, I think, something essential, that as a player you feel like there's multiple choices. Like also in so many situations I was really limited in the choices I had. I wish like I didn't have to fight them, or I tried, talking my way out of a conflict, out of a fight, and it didn't happen. And it felt like the other choices are just an illusion. Like you can click through them. It's like fake content in a sense. That it's just there to give you a couple extra lines of dialogue to experience, but there's actually not a chance to weasel your way out of that, and you're predestined for combat or for a certain outcome. So I wish they would have kept that up and had every single book feel like a mini D&D campaign. I think that would have been awesome. But still, overall the experience was good. I enjoyed the game. And you have a very unique concept, and the end was a really hit home in the end, and I had a good laugh. But that was quite a cute revelation that Roderick was Dr. James Watson. I again have the largest freaking smile. It's so funny because I don't know, Sherlock Holmes is something so essential to me. like as a book, recognized by the codes was also funny. Yeah, you imagine we've been doing that we've been doing this stealing thing for months, and we always wear the same coat. It's like, dude, don't you have to wash that? No, it's just, you know, the revelation at the end that Roderick, like the character who was with us the entire time, was Dr. John Watson. It's just, I don't know. I try to remember how old I was when I read Sherlock Holmes, like I studied in Scarlet the first time. I think I was like 11 years old or something. So it's really something. I mean, not only is it a very, very stable classic of human literature, or at least Western literature, let's say that. But I think like Sherlock Holmes is so universally successful around the globe that you can say it's an essential part of the human literature canon. Like it's something that will be recognized and read in hundreds of years probably, like Shakespeare. Yeah, but you've heard of it. You've heard, like if I tell you Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, you've heard these names. You know what who these characters are, even if you never read the books. It's so universal. Like you know who Romeo and Juliet are. Robert Downey Jr. Oh, come on. Yeah. So that really plucked a very sentimental string in my heart at the end there. So that was cute. Oh boy. Oh, wait, let me... Alright. Well then. It's only been 2 hours, but I don't really feel like I want to start another book. Yeah, I feel like I can get the rest of the achievements. I was thinking about maybe redoing at least one of the chapters. I think the second one with Thor's hammer. Because I didn't find the hidden treasure by the robots. I wanted to try a few things, but I think I'll do that in private and let you guys figure out where the treasure is. Thanks, Caleb. How was your stream, by the way? I watched a little bit of it. I didn't chat, but I lurked a little bit while you were breathing in the wild again. How was that? Also, I have to say I'm happy because I see here in my Steam overlay that 38.7% of players have finished the game, like actually completely finished it. Because you get an achievement for, you know, completing all chapters and completing the epilogue. And I think it's amazing, you know. Sorry, let me read your answer. You know, my ISP is still terrible, so the game is great, but when my frames stop, especially in the slower moment of the game, I gotta lose some motivation. Otherwise, great. Yeah, it sucks that you're having so much trouble with your internet right now. I really, really hope that that gets fixed soon for you. Any any plans on streaming tomorrow? Do you wanna are you going to play Breath of the Wild again tomorrow? We're gonna take a break before I continue Death's Door on Monday. Oh, by the way, I finished yesterday's VOD. I was so happy that you figured out not only the ghost thingies. I'm trying to stay vague with people in case people watch this or are here who haven't played Death's Door yet. Well, want to watch Ryan play it blind. So yeah, if you haven't played Death's Door, play Death's Door. It's great. You're definitely gonna continue streaming tomorrow. Awesome. I hope I can catch it. I might stream as well. I don't know. I'm not sure what time yet. We'll see. So yeah, maybe I'll stop that by. I'll try it. I'm going to play it because just because you said so. Well, then don't play that store. I keep you on Monday for some hints. Tomorrow we'll sell out again. Okay, but honestly, you've been doing pretty well on your own. Like figuring out the ghosts and doing the midnight walk. I'm happy you did that. That's actually 2 things I was waiting for. And I'm sure you can figure out the rest as well. But of course, I'm always happy to give hints and do a little bit of front seating. That's also something, I don't know if you watched that, Duke Hugo was streaming earlier today. I think for him it's always evening, because he's in Australia and stuff. But for me it was like a little past noon. And he was playing Hollow Knight today, which is unusual for him. And there was this guy coming in after like an hour and a half in or something, or like a little over an hour in, who was like the worst backseater, like literally the worst. He was like, go up, go down, go left, collect my mana, like really trying to direct Duke input by input. That was so hella annoying. Yeah, that was like. And then he justified it with like, well, better giving second by second instructions than getting lost. And we're like, dude, are you kidding me? Getting lost is one of the things that just happen in Hollow Knight, and like fucking up and falling into spikes. That just happens. That's what the fun is. And then it came to me like, and then I told him, Duke's not lost. He knows where he's going. Like, he was in Green Path, following Hornet around. And I was like, dude, he's not lost. And then he came to me like, bro, do you know how big the map is? No, I only have 500 hours in Hollow Knight. I've completed every single achievement. I have no fucking idea how big the map is. Idiot. Yeah, also there's games with worse map. Not all who wander are lost. Exactly. Except the and terrible directions. But yeah, not all who wander are lost. And still, I stand my ground on that. Being lost in Hollow Knight is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Because it means you explore and find your way again. And maybe find a couple of secrets on the way. And honestly, that's what the compass is for. That's why the compass is so OP. That and the quill. And that is why every single Hollow Knight player, like everyone who's ever played Hollow Knight for more than 30 minutes, has one favorite sound. And that's... It's kind of a fucking humming. Everyone loves that, because you go into a new area, have no idea who you are, lost every sense of direction, and then you come into a room and they're like... They're like, yes, please! Save me, Cornifer. My knight in shining armor. Give me a map. And you go there, and you're willing to sell your firstborn, a kidney, and your left leg for a map. Anyway, sorry, what I wanted to say is I'm really happy looking at the achievement in Steam here that almost 40% of players have actually finished the game. I'm always happy to see that, because so many times I play games and I see on the story achievements, I mean, we're not talking achievements that you have like to work for and grind out and stuff like that, but like really story achievements where you have to do nothing but play the game, and that you just automatically receive when you hit certain milestones in the story. And you know, it's so sad most of the time to look at these and really see the decline in players. When you have like 90% of players like started the game, and then, you know, you get to like the first big checkpoint or whatever, it's like the first big section of the game, and then it's down to 30% or something, or 50. That's like, come on guys, you really stopped at the start? It's like a one-on flex if you got a trophy that's less than 5% of players got. Yeah. But like, I mean, that kind of trophies are something different, but you know, sometimes I usually do that, and I like doing that, like having an eye on how many players actually who bought the game have actually played it and completed it, or how far have they played it. I mean, and objectively speaking, 40% is not good, because it means that 60% of the people have not finished it. But it's so much better than many of the games I've seen. Oh, it's flex if less than 0.1% of players. Oh, yeah. Well, that's very special then. Alright, guys. I know it's still kind of early and stream wasn't long, but we finished the game. And that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, but many also just buy games and plan to play them properly at some later date. Like me, honestly, I'm guilty of that as well. Like, I know that I'm one of these people. I have way too many games in my library that are like in my backlog. My backlog is enormous. So yeah, I know that I'm actually like, there's other games I have in my library where I'm one of the bad players who don't fall into the statistic. But you know, seeing how many people haven't played the game yet makes you be motivated and tell other people, hey, maybe try this game. That's cool. And that's what I'm here for. So yeah, short stream today. I hope you guys are not mad about that. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I have to say, I said at the beginning of the stream that I'm planning something special, like a special kind of surprise. It is 11:30 p.m. right here, but I'm feeling okay. I will have to see if I do that today, or like go into the night and go online again, or if I will do that next thing in the morning. Yeah, keep your eyes out. There's something coming, something special. Special surprise. But yeah, for now, thanks for everyone who joined in. Thank you, Pluvio. It's been great seeing you again. It's been quite a while since I've seen you on stream. Thanks to Catilla, who was there at the very beginning, and Dan lurked to avoid spoilers. Thanks to Afshad and Gellert for coming in, and thanks to everyone else who stopped by and who will watch this later as a VOD. I appreciate you guys, all of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!